Hey everybody, Stem Sue Creates here. Yes, I'm showing myself. Hello, hello. Gonna do another fun embroidery video for you today. And I'm not sure when it's supposed to look. I think over there. So I'm gonna look over there. So if my eyes are not looking at you, it's because I'm not sure where to look. Let me show you what I've been making. Look at this guy. Is he not cute? Look at, he's a little elf. And he is either a doctor or a nurse. Isn't that cute? Let me show you a few more that I've made. And I'm making the sweaters. Okay, so the elf doll, he's not the elf on the shelf. He's a knockoff of that. On Amazon, you can find these dolls. Pretty reasonable. Not as much as elf on the shelf. But I have an upcoming craft show. I just did a craft show last Saturday and sold a ton of masks. I made my money in mask sales. Not too much the embroidery. Did sell some little embroidery, but not a ton. So this craft show on this Saturday, someone else is already doing masks, so I was told don't bring masks. Although I do have the Mr. and Mrs. masks that I made, and I'm going to take them because chances are this person does not have embroidered ones like I do. So I am going to take those. But here's another one. Look how cute these are. Oh my gosh. These, you can make these on your embroidery machine. I'm using the 5x7 hoop. The designs you can find on Etsy. So just go on there and type machine embroidery elf. Did I say clothes? I don't know. Machine embroidery elf clothes, I think. So here's another one. Here was one, I just got more fleece, so they're made out of fleece. Here was one I did, it's a snowman, but I have to do it in white, which maybe we'll do this one. And this one has short sleeves. I want long sleeves. This reminds me of like a muscle shirt for the elf, and I don't want that. But let me show you one of my favorites. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's the Grinch. And look at this fleece. This fleece I had in my stash. And I believe I had gotten it from Hobby Lobby. I ordered online during the pandemic, which is still going on. So I have a couple of those. There's a lot of different ones you can do. Oh, let me show you. I'll pull in this one after I show you the rest. Look at this. Isn't that cute? And do you know what these are? These are those baby blankets at the Dollar Tree. Yeah. They're thin, which is perfect, and they stretch. That's the one thing. Make sure when you're doing these that your stretch goes like this way, because you got to be able to get that over that big elf's head. Especially this elf. He has a big head, but isn't that cute? So there's another one. Now I did this one on Minky. You know that Minky fabric? And ooh, it's so soft, but I don't know. It may work on the standard size elf, but to get this over the Amazon elf's head, although I didn't try going up over its butt, although I don't know if I could. But look how cute he'd be. It looks like he has a little woolly kind of sweater on. So that one, I gave it a try. This is felt. Although I thought this would be, you know what, this would be cute if you kind of put a little stuffing in here. I've seen people make paper clip, use paper clips to make a little hanger and stuff it, and you could personalize these and hang it on your tree or put it on someone's present for like a little gift. Maybe embroider the year on it or put a roll of toilet paper on there embroidered. You know, 2020, so not that we want to remember that, but so I did Hey Santa, and I just used my embroidery machine for that. Sorry, my dog is getting a little weirdo. But so I did a whole bunch of them. So I'm taking to the craft show. Now this is my latest. I got a request from my grandson. He wanted fireman. Now I know I need to get red fleece. I just ordered some fleece through Etsy. You can order fleece through Etsy too, and there's pretty good pricing. Just make sure you're not ordering from United Kingdom unless you're over there. For United States, I want to make sure I order from the United States. So what do you guys think? Does this look like a fireman jacket? And this you kind of do like an applique over. And this is fleece, and it's stretchy because you got to be able to stretch it over the elf head. So what do you think? I also have one for a policeman because I had a request for that. So just go do a search on Etsy. Easy peasy, right? So I thought we would make one, but I think this is my favorite. Like if you have a doctor that's like your favorite doctor and you want to like impress him or her, or your favorite nurse, how cute would that be to get yourself a little elf on the shelf and give that to them as a gift? I just think they're so cute. I love the little face. Look at, hello. Okay, I'm nuts. All right, too much caffeine. Okay, so I'm using my 5x7 frame. Let me bring you over here. Close your eyes. I had someone comment the other day, I can't see. Well, I'm sorry. I'll do my best. Don't mind my desk. It's a mess. I just got done with a Facebook Live for my team, my stamping team. Okay, 5x7 hoop. This is cutaway stabilizer. And I think that works best. So I'm going to hoop that up. And you know what? Let's do the snowman face. So I have my fleece. I bought this fleece I got through Amazon, and it comes in 2-yard packages, and it was like, I don't know, 20 bucks. I don't know, is that good, bad, ugly? I don't know, but it was ordered yesterday and it came today, so that works for me. Now the fleece has like 2 different sides to it. I like to use the one that kind of has a more, I want to call it like bubbly side, like it kind of is raised up a little bit, because I think even like on here, oh, here's another one. I didn't show you this one. Oops, there we go. Isn't that cute? So it has kind of like a more, you know, texture to it. So that one I forgot about, but oh my gosh, this is so cute. So I'm going to use that side coming up. Now I'm just going to place it inside my hoop like that. So this is called floating. Not going to put any spray adhesive, nothing like that. So just going to place it in there. Now the stabilizer is in the hoop, okay? All right, close your eyes. I'm going to move you on over to the machine. And don't worry, I will try so that you can see. So that person that posted that, hey, I do my best. You know, I didn't go to school for videography. I'm just a crafter that likes to share what she loves. So, all right, let's turn the machine on. This is a Brother NQ, if I can find it. I'm like feeling around. 1600E, which stands for embroidery. It's an Innovis, however you want to say it. So you turn it on, button on the side. I have my USB plug already in here with my designs loaded on there. So you go to Etsy, you purchase the designs, or if you're, you know, good enough, you can make your own designs. That's great. Touch the screen. Cartridge is going to move, yada, yada. Okay. So make sure your hoop is not in here, anywhere near here, because it has to do its alignment. Okay, so this would be items we all know on the machine. This is the USB port. Okay, so here's my designs. Look, I even found pants. I found pants. Pants on the ground. I think this one is the snowman. So I'm going to touch that one, hit set. Oh, no, it's the Grinch. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Go here. I'm sure I could make that bigger. Santa. Where's the snowman? Maybe it's in here? Oh, there he is. Oh, that's the short sleeve one. Nope, I don't want that one. Remember I said I didn't want that one. Let me go back. Okay, hold on. Sorry. You know, today's the day after Labor Day. So, all day in work. I'm thinking it's Monday. It's Tuesday. And tomorrow's Wednesday. Okay, so touch the one I want, then hit set. All right, there he is. Look at him. Okay, so I'm going to put my frame in here. Lock it in. Let me see what color thread. I have white thread. I have white bobbin. Let me bring you. I may have to move you. Hold on. Maybe I'll move myself. Okay, so I'm going to need, all right, I'm going to hit edit and I'm just going to leave it where it's at. Okay, so I'm going to need the orange, black, which is on a big spool in the back. Is that it? Okay, just going to get my colors out here. I think that's about it. Okay, so let me adjust you here. Close your eyes. Remember, I do warn you to close your eyes. So, all right. Okay. Now, whoops. Can you see? Okay, I could see. Okay, so in order to get started, we got to put our foot down. What it's going to do first is it's going to do the outline of the sweater. Hope you can see. Leave me nice comments. Be sure to hit the red subscribe button. If you're new here, ring the little bell. You'll get notifications when I upload new videos. I would truly appreciate that. It helps me so much with my channel. I don't know what that was, but be sure to share and leave me some nice comments. Let me know, are you a machine embroiderer? Have you ever tried making these? Okay, so next we're going to change. I need to get, and if I hit you again, I apologize. Okay, I'm reaching around you. One of these days I'm going to have the right setup and everyone is going to be happy. Remember, always pull your thread the direction it goes. I cut it up here on the spool, pull it through the direction it flows. Now, we're going to do the nose. I'll take the white off. So the nose is, of course, going to be orange. But before I do this, oh, come on. Okay. What I want to do, I'm looking for it. It's tight quarters here. Too much stuff in this room. I need some water-soluble stabilizer. Okay. Again, this is bought, pretty much everything is bought from Amazon, unless otherwise stated. So, oh lordy. Oh dear. Okay. So this is water-soluble stabilizer. Okay, you see it looks like plastic, but you want to do this when you're using something that has a high, I don't know, what do they call this, like a high loft, you know, because this will help so that your stitches don't get down into the fabric, that they will lay on top and it will show up better. If forever when you're using your embroidery machine and your stitches aren't really clear, go back and do them over again. Just go back in the program and back up to the previous, you know, thread color and stitch right over it. That will help with that. Because I noticed, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Now I'm going to watch this. You might want to pin in or tape somehow connected to your hoop, because it could go and get like sucked in to the little foot there. But what was it saying? Oh, you want to put this on top, lays on top, and you're doing towels, anything that has like a pile to it, because the stitches won't get stuck down into the fabric. It's putting the stitches on top of the fabric. But if you ever find that you don't get a good stitch, just go back and redo it over the top. There was a Santa Claus face. I don't have all of the designs I was doing, but there's a Santa Claus face one that it was a very short stitch out, like it was 1 minute for each color, and I realized that it really needed to go over it again. So I just, you know, went back and had it redo the second one. Easy peasy. Okay. So we're doing his little carrot nose. Oh, this is going to be so cute on the white. I really didn't like it on the blue, but I didn't have any more white fleece left. And I noticed there's like one little spot on that nose that it didn't for some reason cover, and it did that the other day. So you know what, let's do this. Let's go back into our design, and I know you can't see, but I'm going back, and I'm going to have it stitch again. Because there's one little spot, unless it's supposed to be there, but I don't think so. One little spot that it didn't cover, so I want to see if it's going to cover this time. Maybe it's supposed to have like a line, you know, like a carrot nose, but I don't know. I'm going to stitch it again. Seems like it's just missing that one spot. Maybe it's supposed to be like a line. Just a minute stitch. I mean, these are 5-minute stitches to make these cute little things. There, it covered it that time. I don't know. But oh my gosh, I'm like addicted to these. I have been making these the past like 3 days. It's an addiction. I guess they're worst things you could be addicted to. So, I mean, a machine embroidery little sweater for your elf on the shelf, you know? Like, hey, why not? Okay. Yeah, that looks much better. He's going to have a very high raised nose, but that's fine. It's a little three-dimensional, right? I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well. Back to work full-time, which of course it's, you know, interfering in my crafting time. But it's kind of good to get a little normal. Now the next one is black. The black I have on a big stand in the back because I have a large cone of black. That and the white because I find I use a lot of those. So again, Amazon, Brother Red Thread is what I use on my machine, and which seems to like it. Okay, so this is black 2-minute stitch. Again, I'm just going to keep my eye on this because normally I would pin like maybe out here. But my ceiling fan is on, so the ceiling fan may kind of blow this little flimsy plastic sheet. So what was that it did? A little dot. Maybe I don't know what that was. I don't know. Another little dot, maybe for the eyeballs. Huh. Alright. Who knows? But this is super cute. I'm going to have the best dressed elf anywhere. And here's another tip for you. If you didn't want to do the snowman, you have your basic design of your shirt. Okay, so what I did when I took some and I did like #elf and just used my onboard embroidery alphabet that comes, oh, it did little eyelashes, that comes with the machine. So I would, you know, I set it up first where I can add, so you can add in, you know, what you want it to say, and just skip over the snowman part, and you know, you can just have it say anything you want, or if you have a little symbol that you want to put on or something, you know, just don't stitch the snowman and just use the basic outline design and work around that. Very easy to do because I've done it. Trust me. Oh my gosh, I am in love. Have I told you that how much I love snowmen? Snowmen are my absolute, and women, snow people, my absolute favorite. I collect them. I lost a lot of them after I bought my house in 2010. My house flooded, the basement flooded in 2011, where I keep storage of everything, all my Christmas and well, pretty much anything else that I'm not using, holiday-wise and whatnot. And the flood came, and well, I lost all my snowman collection, and that was pretty sad because I also lost a lot of my scrapbooks that I had done. My daughter's being one of them. My son's must have not been down there because I have his. But those are precious things that you cannot replace. Okay, well, there's the snowman done. Okay, I'm going to cut my thread. And I have this little white spool of thread I've been using, so I'm just going to use that. Okay, let me get the white. So we're going back to white. But the design itself is actually done. So now we're just going to... Okay, so I have done all my design elements to it. So I'm going to pull this off and see how it just tears right off. And if there's any remaining, you can just go back with a little Q-tip with some water and warm water, and it will dissolve right away. But oh my goodness, look at that. So, and this is trash. Okay, so got the white. So now what it's going to do is it's going to reinforce like along the cuffs and the bottom and the neckline. So going to do that, and then we're just going to make a sandwich with the top. Well, it would be the back of it. Now all we have to do is cut it out and turn it right side out, and we got ourselves a snowman sweater for our Elfie. So I have an actual elf on the shelf, you know, that comes every year from the North Pole, and it's a she. Her name's Jingle Bell, and of course she comes and checks on me all the time, makes sure that I'm a good girl, and then goes back and reports to Santa. And I find her in the weirdest places in my house. You guys have the elf on the shelf and that happens to you? Well, the one time my grandson was over, and you know, you're not supposed to touch the elf because it's magical, and if you touch the elf, then it ruins the magic and that whole thing. You know, we all know the story, right? Well, Jingle Bell fell off the Christmas tree, and I didn't want my dog to get her. And my grandson was over, and he's like, "Oh no, Grandma, she fell, you know." So I said to him, "No fears." I went into the kitchen, and I'm going to get the other piece. Reach around, you're part of my reach. Went into the kitchen, and I got the kitchen tongs. And we used the kitchen tongs to pick her up and put her back on the tree. So, kitchen tongs. Okay, so there's, look at, oh my goodness, can you see that? Look at how cute that is. Okay, so we have my other piece of fleece, and I'm going to put it over the top. Okay, and again, this is floating, no spray adhesive, no nothing. And then put the foot down, and now it's going to do the outline. And then we'll be good to go. But oh my gosh, can you not see yourself like making tons of these, personalizing them? Yeah, adding your own little elements to them. I'm telling you. You know, you could glue on a little bit of fur if you want. Oh, the possibilities. So anyhow, I'm making these for a craft show that I'm doing on Saturday. And I posted the picture online. I belong to different embroidery groups, and also my own. I have a Facebook page for my embroidery. It's Sweet, like S-U-E. Ooh, this is going to hit you guys. W-E-E-T, B, Sweet B Embroidery Designs. And I posted it on there, and I have had people commenting and contacting me like, I want, yeah, I wish I lived closer. And I'm like, I can ship. So, telling you, this little baby, this machine has brought in so much money for me, which of course goes into paying him off. And I'm almost paid off with my machine. And if I pay it off at a certain time, then there's no interest. So I'm all about that. So I'm just watching this because this arm may hit you if it moves anywhere, but it should be good. Okay, let me put you a little closer. So I hope you guys can see. I hope this is a better angle. It's just doing the arms now. And of course leaves the bottom and the neck and the end of the arms open. Because, you know, you got to dress the little guy. Okay, we're done. That was like 5 minutes. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Finished embroidery. Hit the OK. And it goes back to the beginning. So you can go ahead and pop in another one. And just keep going to your heart's content. Okay. I'm going to move around you here. Hopefully not knock over everything in my craft room. And, hold on a second. Let me make some room here. You know what? Let me get a drink first. Okay. Readjust. Okay, here we are. Please don't fall. Okay, there we go. Let me get a little drink. Just so dry. The heat has come back in Pennsylvania today. Oh my goodness. And I'm sweating. It's hot in here. And I guess having all the machines and lights on, you know. Okay, so we pop this out of our hoop. Put my hoop over there. And here's the back. So what you want to do is just want to go, you know, and snip some of these. I do not take the time to remove the stabilizer. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bad embroidery girl, but I just figured it's the inside. And I just, you know, I just don't want to. So I guess you could if you want to, but it's just too much extra work for me. So I'm just going along and snipping, you know, some of the threads. Okay, Then I'm going to take my scissors that are for fabric only. And you have to be careful with this because you're cutting through 2 layers of fleece and your stabilizer. So I'm going to go along here and put it flat on my table. And just take your time, and you're just going to cut around, but not into your stitching. And I'll show you when I'm done. Just turning it around, keeping the scissors straight, and I'm moving the fabric. It's the same thing you do when you're doing fussy cutting. I'm just going to cut this off. And you could save this fleece because you can use it for something else. Put it in your scrap bin. Same thing with paper crafting, is keep your scissors straight and move your fabric around, or your paper around, whatever it is you're cutting. And it also is a good idea to have a pair of scissors devoted to fabric, and you don't cut no paper with them. Once you cut paper with them, then you just kind of ruin the whole thing. Okay, let me just trim a few more of those little snips. And now we're going to go up to the arms as close as you can without cutting through, of course. I was so excited to make these. I couldn't wait to do a video to show you guys, because I know so many of you follow me and you keep requesting for more and more videos. And it just depends on what all's going in my life, whether or not I can get videos done, because I work full time. And I have a Stampin' Up! Business that I do, and I have a team of stampers that I'm responsible for. So I have a full plate at times. Let me get my little, these are these little curved scissors. I don't really like using them for this. But I don't know where my duckbill scissors are. No, I don't know. All right, well, I can always trim that later. Okay, so here we are. There's our little sweater. Now, if my desk was cleared off, I have this little purple, oh, here it is, right here, under my nose. This little purple turny thing. Has a little hook on one end, has this little flat thing. I like to use that. So when I'm turning it inside out and I see my little threads, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Between the eyes, there's a thread there. You can always use your what do you call that, seam ripper. And he does have a very prominent nose, which is okay. Nothing wrong with that, right? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I'm going to kind of stick my excuse me, stick my pointer finger in to kind of get the arm, and turn it here to get the arm. And because this is fleece, so fleece has a little stretch to it, which will help you. So I'm going to stick this little thing in here because I need to turn the arm right side out. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's not like an easy task. You know, it just could be time consuming, but just take your time. You'll get it. See? You don't want to use anything too pointy because you don't want to poke a hole in it. Okay, and then I just kind of squish it between my fingers like that. Squish. Oh, look how fuzzy and furry. Don't you want a sweater like that? Oh my gosh, I do. Well, not now when it's like 85 degrees out, but you know, winter's coming. My elf is going to be so toasty. Or if somebody buys this at the craft show, their elf will be toasty and stylish. I mean, can you see like taking this little sweater and like even decorating it, like not putting any embellishment on here, maybe just like decorating it with like little pearls or rhinestones, or you know, I mean, and there's like no sewing. It's all done in your embroidery machine. Like, people think you're like the bomb, you know? Well, you are, but you know. Okay, and then just go along if you see any little, you know, snips that you have to, any little threads to snip, you know, go ahead and do that. But, oh, look at that. Now, where's my elfie? I'm not going to take this off because this little elf needs to lose his or her Corona tent. Because this was very tight to get on her. Now, don't forget too, this is not the real elf on the shelf. So the elf on the shelf is a little more slenderized. This one has a little pudgy belly and a big butt. But we'll just hold it up. But we like pudgy big butts. Look at that. Oh my gosh, can you like die or what? Is that stinking cute? So, yeah. Look at how adorable. And I even have the pants, so you can make like a pair of white pants to put on the elf. You could zhuzh it up however you want and styling. Yeah, so look at all the fun things. Here's a little fireman coat, which I have to work more on that. Here's the Grinch. And this one was with metallic thread. I don't know if I mentioned that, but that has metallic thread. There's another Grinch one. And, well, the blue snowman I'm not too thrilled about. I think it looks much better in the white. So, yeah, go ahead, get yourself busy. Get your machine embroidering, get your embroidering machine out and get creative, get crafty, and tell them Elfie sent you. So thanks so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Sorry for my craziness. Too much coffee. And I'm just too excited about these darn elves and how cute these little clothes are. But I would assume you probably could use these for Barbie dolls and things too. You know, I don't know. Barbie might be a little more thinner. But yeah. So let me know what you think. Leave down below in the comments. I hope the video was good enough that you can see. I mean, it's very simple to stitch out, and I appreciate you stopping by and taking time to watch my video. Be sure to subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment, thumbs up. That all helps me, keeps me making more and more videos and things to share with you. Absolutely free, right? Nothing you could get is free anymore. But my love of crafts and sharing it all with you is. So have a great night, everyone, and I'm going to get back to working on more sweaters. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.